बंधनवशः प्रीतोस्तु कृष्णप्रभुः पापावली पाटनपट्टपाङ्गः श्रीपाणिपद्माञ्चितजानुजङ्गः गोपालबालकृपया स्वयन्नः श्रीपाण्डुरङ्गो भवतु प्रसन्नः व्यासाय भवनाशाय श्रीशाय गुणराशये हृद्याय शुद्धविद्याय मध्वाय च नमो नमः बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमस्मरणात् भवेत् मुकोऽपि यत्प्रसादेन मुकुन्दशयनायते राजराजायते रिक्तः राघवेन्द्रं तमाश्रये अपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. Today's topic, marriage anniversary. Because of the marriage anniversary for Kishore and Anasuya, the topic is very much relevant. So, to bless them, Lord Vittala has come to this house and accepted the puja. That is why we have taken the topic of marriage anniversary. What is the meaning of marriage and marriage anniversary and how to celebrate it. So it's a very important topic nowadays when the marriage anniversary is misunderstood and miscelebrated. So according to our Shastram, marriage is considered the important samskara, Shodasha samskara. So it's not just finding a spouse and living marriage life, no. Like Upanayanam is also considered a samskara. If there is no Upanayanam, then according to Shastram, he is not the perfect man. So for a Brahmin, one should have the samskara, Upanayanam, Namakaranam, naming ceremony. It is also samskara. It's just not naming a person to call. What name we can put and call by which name. No. By naming, we are giving the inspiration to the person. If you name good name, then throughout the life, the person, the name will be repeated in his mind. That is why whichever name is going to inspire, you should put that name. So if you are not putting good proper name, psychologically it will affect the person. So if you put good name, the same good effect also you can see. If you put bad name, the effect is there. That is why in olden days, according to Shastram, one should remember God all the time. But it is not practical for everyone. So what they made, they named their kids by the name of God. Though they may not remember God, but they have to remember their kids. So at the same time, they may remember God. So if you put the name Narayana, then at least 10 times or 20 times you should call your Narayana, be ready to school, and Narayana. So take the food, Narayana, you should sleep, and Narayana, don't play, study well. So how many times you are repeating the name of Narayana, though you are not remembering Narayana, but you have to remember your kids. So at the same time, you are remembering, sometimes you can remember, like Ajamila, real Narayana. Though he had committed all the bad things, nothing was left. He was a drinker and he was a thief and daku, everything, whatever things are there, bad things he had. But only the good thing he has done, he named his son by the name of Narayana. What happened when he was about to die? He wanted to call his son Narayana, come here. But luckily, he could remember the real Narayana. So Narayana came and he pardoned his all sins and he was taken to heaven. Just by naming his son by the name of Narayana. That is why Namakaran is also samskara. Just it is not for calling or attraction. If that is the case, you can name by number 1, number 2. So you need not name any words also. Like roads. So roads are named by numbers. So that 27 and freeway 287. Like that. It's very easy because number is easier than the words. So it will fit in the computer also. So you need not put the words. Just you can 25, 23, like that. But it is not samskara. The samskara means if you put the good name, throughout the life, the meaning of the name will affect you. If you put the name of Narayana, the guy is going to be blessed by Narayana. Narayana will be pleased. Oh, it is my responsibility. If Narayana will become bad, then the bad name for good be real Narayana also. So that he will take the responsibility. Why we put the name of Narayana? Because Narayana should take care of my child. That is why we put the name of Narayana. So naming is samskara. It is not just for calling or anything. Nowadays it is very awkward. Many people, they put the name without meaning, no meaning, even bad name. They put, I have heard the name, one guy has named his daughter as Hina. Come here. What means Hina? And also Malina. Because they don't bother about the meaning. Just it is attractive. Oh, Malina. It's very attractive like that. So that is the situation. That is why naming is samskara. Upanayana is samskara. The same thing with marriage also. Marriage is not only for like animals, but it is samskara. It is accepted by the Shastra. So marriage is samskara for both man and woman. So if someone is married, then she is considered as a samskaravanta purusha. If no marriage, then marriage without any samskara, it is not acceptable. That is why in Sanskrit, the marriage is named as vivaha. Many people, they don't know the real meaning of vivaha. What means vivaha? Vaha means responsibility, weight. Vahana, so which takes the load, it is vahana. Vivaha means special responsibility. So why someone should marry? Because one should take the responsibility of other person.
Both ways.
Both ways. That is why it is called vivaha. It is not just like marriage and celebration or no. It's a responsibility. Dharmeja arteja nati charami. So saptapati. So by taking hand, I am going to take care of you and you should take care of me. You should not go against me and I should not go against you. So we should compromise and we should put steps together. It is very difficult by going together. So someone will go fast, someone will slow and adjustment. So vivaha means adjustment, compromise. So that both of them should travel together, live together, understand together, and take the responsibility. So if there is no other person for responsibility, then whole society will be paralyzed. So everyone cannot become Swamiji. So if something goes wrong, no one is going to take care of Swamiji. Okay. But for the society, one should take care of. So maybe the husband, maybe wife, maybe sick, then who's going to take care of them? If they are married, then they can take that responsibility. Otherwise they say, Tata, okay. So it's over. If there is no marriage, only living, then if someone is going to get the cancer or any disease, the other one will say, Tata. So no binding. Until that they were living together. When problem comes, another will separate. Then who is going to take care of the person? And everywhere there will be chaos. No one is there to take care of. That is why they link you should take care of him and he should take care of you. Because it is obvious. The life is not only full of enjoyment, life is also full of sorrows, problems, difficulties. So at that time, how we should tackle the life, how we should tackle the problems. So that for that, they link it together. So if the husband is going to have any problem, and wife should be as advisor and supporter. And wife is going to have any problem, then husband should be advisor and supporter. So parasparam bhavayantaha shreya paramavapsata. That is the message of Gita. So each one should cooperate. Parasparam bhavayanta. Each one should compromise. So each one should give up something for others' sake. Then they can travel together. If it is say, oh, it's my wish, I cannot compromise, I need not to compromise with you, then divorce. The attorneys will make money. So instead of a spouse, they will make money. That is why nowadays it's a very attractive job is being an attorney. So people they advise, so come here, we will settle, take the divorce and easy settlement, we are going to do that. But was if you are taught how to compromise, how to live together. So the basic concept is no one is perfect. We think, oh, I am perfect. No, no one is perfect. One should be ready to accept that. Then they can live together. That is why it's a big responsibility taking care of another person who is not perfect. So that is why if everyone is perfect, no problem. But according to Madhvacharya, the only perfect person is Narayana, no other person. So that problem with everybody. So one should take care of another person. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreya paramavapsata. That is why God has created the whole world imperfect. Because if He will make us perfect, everyone, then no one is going to take care of anyone. That is why everyone is imperfect. So you have to take the help from other person. So it is like a Pangu and Andha Pangu. So one is blind and another has no leg. So if they join together, they can travel. Because the Pangu can sit on the shoulder of the blind person and he can show the path. Blind person, he cannot see, but Pangu can say, go, take right, take left. So both of them, they can travel anywhere. That is why this whole world is not perfect. No one is perfect, but we should travel. So for that, one should take the help from other person. If cooperation and with mutual understanding and mutual helping nature is there, then anyone can lead the life successfully. That is why it is special responsibility. Taking care of the person who is not perfect. That is the responsibility. That is the special responsibility. That is why they named marriage as vivaha. In no other language, this kind of name is not there. Because special responsibility. That is why if the boy is not controlled, so our suggestion is first you celebrate the vivaha, then he will be perfect. Then you can tame him. So if after marriage everyone will be mature, before marriage, so everyone is out of control. So the marriage is making a person perfect and responsible and taking the burden on him. So that is why most of the people they say the smile before marriage and smile after marriage is different. Because the responsibility comes and the person behave differently. That is why the responsibility is the must. That is why we should make our children responsible rather than attractive. People, they want their kids to be very attractive, but we should make them too responsible. That is why in olden days, the parents, they used to give the artificial problem for their kids. Though they have everything, they will not give that because they should be trained. So if you are not going to make them responsible, then in one day, if something goes wrong, then our children will be on the street because they have no responsibility. That is why nowadays we see the parents, they are so attached to their kids, they think our kids should not suffer anymore. That is why they are not teaching them how to make food also. If something goes wrong and if parents are not there, then kids, they should fast. Otherwise they should go to a hotel only already. No other way, because they were not trained. They didn't, because parents, they were thinking that our kids should not suffer. So sometimes what happens, some parents, they do the homework also, because my kids let them sleep. So we should. Then what happens at the end of the exam? Parents will win and these kids will be failed. So that is the wrong way we are following. That is why in olden days the base concept is responsibility. So the person should be responsible and he should take the burden and one should take the load. Then only the person is needed. If load bearers pillars are very much appreciated. So dummy pillars only for decorative. So we are making our kids as decorative, not the load bearing. So kids should be load bearing and they should take the responsibility. That is why according to some seekers, they say after for 50 years the situation in this world, there will be no marriage. Marriage will be the matter of history because no one is ready, trained to take the responsibility. Everything is easy, everything is available. Why should we take the responsibility? So, according to the seekers, they say in which way we are now going, that is making people less irresponsible. That is why responsibility is most important for every person. Otherwise, whole society will be spoiled. That is why they have selected the samskara of vivaha, the special responsibility throughout the life. One should take care of other person and the next generation, so that then he will be the perfect person. So vivaha is the most important samskara. It's not only a celebration or it's not only connected to two people. So vivaha is not between boy and girl, but vivaha is between society and society, family and family. It's, everyone will be affected. Nowadays it is considered, oh, it's my personal thing, don't interfere in my personal. My marriage is my personal thing. So you need not to poke in. promote in our personal thing. So according to the Shastra, it is not personal. It's the between families, it's the between the what we say heritage, and it's between societies. So one marriage will be spoiled, whole society will be affected. If one marriage will be spoiled, then whole family will be affected. So one should not consider it as my personal. It's not personal, but it's for the society. Vivaha is for the sake of the society, and society should accept that, and society should support that. Otherwise, the people they will become fish out of the water, because that is why everyone should be cooperated, everyone should be happy. That is why Vivaha should be in the manner of samskara, not in the manner of celebration. That is why it is considered very auspicious. Vivaha is considered as a holy thing. It's not just a merrymaking, or it's not just a celebration, but it's a holy thing. That is why it is named as samskara. So in that way, if we take the Vivaha is the most important thing. And also the celebration of anniversary is most important, because anniversary means sometimes we say, oh, we are successful. After some time, it may be world record if someone is celebrating 50 years of marriage anniversary. So it may be very, very rare like that, but it should be, it's for the life, not for any other particular time of a period of time, but it is for the life. So it will give the message to the society, because we are the perfect people, we can live together. That is why anniversary should be considered as very important and great. And if we live with the other person 15 years, 20 years, it's great, because we are very more mature. If it is 50 years anniversary, then it is considered as the person is more matured and more